Hey guys, Higgy Pop here, in the Hawk's Nest. Thanks for joining me. You knew I was going to say that, but really, thanks for joining me. Look, Micah sent me all those posters, and I already put them up, decorating the Hawk's Nest, right in the entrance, man. Micah, thanks a lot. Graphic man, he's graphic. Whew. Thanks so much. So today's part 2 of Graphic Man. Sending me all comics and AOK and all that stuff. But as you can see, look at that. Unknown Comic. We're going to play Unknown Comic today. Woo! Oh, yeah. We got a little theme song for Unknown Comic. The Unknown Comic! Can you guess it? He's the Unknown Comic. Can you guess it? Unknown Comic. Can you guess it? Oh, yeah. Today's going to be a great one. Ooh. All right. So, Unknown Comic. All right. Let me just start off by saying it came out. This is a first appearance of a character. All right. And I'm going to say the creator was Rich Buckler, all right? Rich Buckler, Marvel Comics, and I'll tell you this much. Okay, let me just start by saying this guy is ugly. Whoa. Speaking of not ugly, my amigo Damien came by for a visit this past week. Woo! He's awesome. He's his perfect friend. I'm his friend, and he's perfect. We had a good old time, but we had to only see each other on Monday. All right? So there was no comic book stores. There was just one comic book store that was open. It was in downtown New Haven, and it's my least favorite. They're all very uppity Yaleys, right? And I told Damon, I said, when we go in there, the guy's going to yell at you if you touch the books and you thumb through them and you try to put them back. I said, the long boxes are overfilled. You're like, He's like, oh, yeah, I can handle it. I said, don't get us in trouble. And then here we go. This is Damon. He's going through there, right? And he's got the books, and the guy's like, don't put those books back. I will put them back. And Damon's like, I think I'm going to buy most of these. He's talking back. I was like, don't talk back. I've been down this road. I'm going to take a flamethrower to this place. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me. I'm having another visit, I think tomorrow, Monday, by MSki361. You probably seen his YouTube channel. Brian from MSki361. He's in town. He's going to visit me, and we're going to exchange some books. It saves me a mailing process. I've been trying to mail this guy some books for a long time, so boom, come on by, Brian. And I'll give him some books. We'll say hi, and we'll arm wrestle, and then we'll Indian leg wrestle, and man, it's gonna be a hoot. Let's get going. All right. So, anyways, I go. Where is my bell? I need my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. So I go on the second alarm. They're like, I said the prophecy has been fulfilled. And I said, guys, relax. I said, guys, just calm down. So I got my weekly poll. Booyah! And this is Superman, The Last Days of Lex Luthor by Wade and Hitch. Boom, this is issue number 2. All right? And yeah, man. Look at this. That's Superman just flying through the big city. The big city. Yeah. That's me when I was in New York City. New York City, you know, I'm not a big city guy, but New York City, man, I'm learning to like it, man. I'm trying to think where I wanted to go to this wax museum. The last time I went to a wax museum, it was crazy. Those wax figures, man, they're so lifelike. The last time I went there, I was like, I didn't know I was standing behind someone for like over an hour. I thought I was waiting in line. It was a wax figure. I was like, dude. I said, I was wondering why this guy was dressed like Genghis Khan. I was like, jeez. Yeah. And then I didn't know what was a wax figure and what wasn't. I thought I was talking to Aladdin. It was just some Mexican guy wearing parachute pants the whole time. Unbelievable. Wax figures. So lifelike. So here you go, man. Booyah. There you go. This is a great story. Great. And then this week I picked up Superman. All in, issue number 24. A War on Two Fronts. Yes. You can't win a war on two fronts, Superman. And, yeah. There's Lois, always causing trouble. Just like Hawkwoman. This morning, I'm walking through the bedroom. I tripped over a bra. It was a booby trap. And there you go, man. Yes. So I've been working. I'm on call this past week, and I'm so tired. Look, I got a blowout in my shoulder. I have severe shoulder pain, so I got one of those pain patches on there. Oh yeah. And yeah. So here's a rubber chicken. Here's a rubber chicken. Everyone needs a rubber chicken. Every comic book room needs a rubber chicken. Why'd the chicken cross the road? Because. All right. Go back to where you belong. And I did not read this yet. All right. Alrighty then. And there were these two big old rusty windmills sitting in the farm field, and one windmill says to the other, "Hey, what's your favorite genre of music?" He goes, "I'm a huge metal fan." Windmill humor. All right. Oh, this is a great read. Go out and get it. So I'm pumped to see Brian from MSki 361. I mean, Brian, let's talk. Mano y mano. Why don't you your name is hard to learn, all right, pal? All right? I'm always like, MSki 8675309. Come on, bro. Are you my bro? You should name it Higgy Pop 2. All right. Justice League Unlimited, issue number 5. All right? But, yeah, Brian's awesome. Brian we have the same taste in comics. I mentioned it to Damien. I said, "Brian's coming." And he goes, "Oh, I love Brian's channel." I said, "I know you do, pal." Yeah. And, as you can see, it's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag. It looks like they're fighting the Legion of Doom, all right? But I don't know how that could be, because they already said how the Joker is already in custody and Lex Luthor is with Superman, but how can they be here and there at the same time? Two places at the same time. We don't know. Yeah. So, the Joker. What a creeper. You know, he didn't go to his prom, I'm telling you. Maybe he did. Maybe. You know what? I never went to my prom. Ever. I didn't go to the prom. That wasn't my gig, man. No way. I remember I was a senior. Our principal came out, right? And he says, like, he said, "Listen, all you guys, you got to make sure if you go to the prom, you got to take a senior. You got to go with a senior, right?" So I went to the old folks home down the street, and I asked out this lady. She was about 85, Mildred. Oh, fantastic, but she couldn't go. She broke her hip at the last minute. But she had stories. She dated Eisenhower. So I was going to go to this prom with a senior, just like the principal said. But this is a great read. Yep. You know why I knock on the refrigerator door? Just in case the salad is dressing. Oh my God, that's so bad. Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. So, check this out. I'm on a huge Green Lantern kick. Booyah! So Hal is fighting this monster. This monster punches Hal so hard, he goes blind. Now that's a hit. When I was a kid, my brother Billy hit me in the head with a golf driver. I went blind for a little bit. I was like Tommy from The Who. I was like, deaf, dumb, blind kid. Sean plays a mean pinball. So, this is a great story. And we're talking about Gil Kane! Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Got no brain. He's Gil Kane. I got my Gil Kane alarm. Gil Kane alert. All right. Oh, look what I got. I got a back scratcher. All right. And I also got this. Oh my God. All right. Let's look at some comic books. I got distracted. So, this came out in October of 67. All Hal Jordans Go to Heaven. And, yeah, the Green Lanterns Fight for Survival. Gardner Fox wrote it. Gardner Fox he's a very detailed writer. Not good for character development per se, but awesome. He does a lot of research in every topic he writes about. And Gil Kane, Sid Green on the inks. There's a character, Charlie Vicker, is helping Hal Jordan. And they break into some, they freed Prison Planet or something. I don't know. Yeah. So he got hit so hard, man. I was at church this morning, and these people brought in their little kids, and they needed to be hit. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I'm okay. I don't believe in hitting your children for punishment. For fun, yes. Punishment, nah. Yeah. And do you know who does the letters in this comic book? Gaspar Saladino. That's right. Our favorite paisan. And yeah. And that monster was called, his name is Ashes. Yes, he'll punch the sight right out of you. Yes. And yeah, that's my brother Billy. So, Green Lantern, issue number 68. Close the gate. Very dramatic. A little snowfall. A little Green Lantern costume on the tombstone. Oh, yeah. You know why they build fences around graveyards? People are dying to get in. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my brother Billy. My brother Billy's my oldest brother by like 11 years. And he did a full-on swing with a golf driver and hit me right in the head. Yeah, it sounded like someone was ripping open a watermelon. And it was my face. My dad was like, never. One time, my brother Bill, me and the Colorado kid, my Colorado kid, he was a real scooch. He got me in a lot of trouble. My brother Billy had a girlfriend come over. The first time a girlfriend came over to the house to meet the family. And all she had was a short haircut, but we always said she looked like a boy. I mean, she was pretty. You know, now looking back, she was a pretty girl. So we're walking in front of the house, me and my brother Sean, the Colorado kid. And Billy's in the backyard with his girlfriend. My brother Sean goes, check this out. He goes, Billy's girlfriend looks like a boy. I went, woo, and we started running, right? And I was a chubby little kid. My brother Sean, the Colorado kid, he's gone. And he leaves me in the dust. He trips me and runs into the woods, right? And then here, my brother Billy comes around the house. He's like this, and he just whomps on me. He's like, ooh, 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 ooh. I mean, I was just like, ah. Anyways, so Gil Kane on the cover, and I wonder where the yellow went. So, anyways, Hal Jordan meets this guy, right? He's like, hey, I heard you have a problem against yellow. You have problem fighting against the color yellow. And Hal's like, yes, tell me more. And he trusted this guy, and this guy ended up taking all of Hal's powers. And he didn't like that one bit. No way, man. Yeah. And, yeah, man. And there's this guy, Calabax, in this. So, there you go. All right. Dennis O'Neil wrote it. Gil Kane drew it. Booyah! So, like I said, now, guys, I don't want you to get jealous. All you Marvel nuts, all you Amazing Spider-Man fans. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 76. I'm so happy Nostradamus is gone. Oh, yeah. But he's a tough bugger. Yes. As you can see, the lizard is still wearing a lab coat. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it must be laundry day for the lizard. Did you ever notice doing laundry, you're always missing a sock? You only know you're missing a sock if you're missing one sock. If you're missing both socks, you won't even notice. Jeez, I hate that. Anyways, this came out in September of 69. Back in the summer of 69. And, yes, the lizard lives. He is the Lizard King. He can do anything. Yes, Jim Morrison lives. And Jim Morrison was a Lizard King. All right, I just want to put that out there. And, yeah, he's like a giant alligator fighting Spider-Man. You know how you cook alligator? In a crock pot. Yeah. So, yes. So, did you ever see on TV, or you go to those alligator farms, they feed the alligators like whole chickens, they're like, roar! The alligator's like, So, me and Damien, we went to that comic book store, and they're a little pricey. Oh, but we got some stuff. I'll show you. Then we had lunch. We had lunch like gentlemen, and I got some chicken wings. And, you know, I go out with people that are supposed to be adults and they order chicken fingers. Grow up, pal. Grow up. Last time I ate chicken fingers, they tasted, they must have been all middle fingers because they tasted mean. So then we're leaving the restaurant, right? I'm pulling out of the parking lot, I'm backing out, right? And all of a sudden the waitress comes out because Damien paid. I mean, it's only right. Damien paid. So, and the waitress comes running out. She kicks open doors. She's like in the parking lot. Whoa! I looked at Damien. I was like, whoa. I said, what? I said, do we pay? Are we ditching her or something? She goes, no, I don't know. He rolls down the window. She jumps on the hood. She's like, ah! I was like, what's going on? She goes, she goes to Damien. Thank you for the tip. I look at Damien. I was like, what'd you leave her? He goes, well, I like the tip now, pretty good. I said, apparently. I said, no, she's putting her kids through college. I said, you're quite a guy there, fella. He's trying to buy his way into heaven. I'm telling you, he did some bad stuff in the past, Damien. Go ahead. Do some research on Damien. Sleepy Reader 666. Anyways, check this out. Daredevil, issue number 72. Woo! Yeah. He's fighting this guy, Tagak, who is the Leopard Lord. Yes, Tagak. And that's the first appearance of the Leopard Lord for a reason. He's a goofy bugger. Look at him. And so it's not a fair fight. A leopard fighting a blind guy. They're going to form a band. They're going to call it Blind Leopard. You get it instead of Def Leopard. So this is January of 71. This was a fun read, actually. And Tagak, the Leopard Lord. Lo, the Lord of the Leopards. Jerry Conway and Gene Colan on art. Gene Colan. Yes. Gene Colan has a stepbrother named Semi-Colon. Yeah. And I'm on a cat motif. I'll show you what my next comic, all right? So there's a lot of cat villains here. Yes. What's a cat's favorite dessert? A mice cream cone. Yeah. What do you call a cat that teaches at a college? A professor. All right, yeah. What's a cat's favorite cereal? Mice Krispies. All right. So this was a great read. Gene Colan did fantastic art. And then another cat villain. This is in a condition of whoa minus. All right. But this is Captain Marvel issue number 48. And I needed it to work on my run, Captain Marvel run. And he's fighting the cheetah. This is the first appearance of the cheetah. Yes. And this is called Crucible. Which reminds me of a girlfriend I went out with, Sybil. Oh, lots of personalities. Brutal. Yeah. And she was a little crazy, Sybil. Not as crazy. I wanted to put out with these twins, right? One of the girl's name was Kate, and she was a twin, and she was like, "I want a nickname." I said, "Oh, with the nickname." So I said, her name was Kate, so I called her Duplicate. I said, "You're a twin, it goes good." My dad was like, "How do you tell them apart, Jim?" I mean, I said, "It's easy, Dad." I said, Kate is she paints her nails red, and her other twin is a boy. So I said, I got that going for me. And so he's fighting the cheetah, which is, back in January of 77, Al Milgrom on the cover. And it's just crazy. Comics from the 70s and, early days compared to now. Like I read Justice League Unlimited. Look at these panels. Very busy. Lots of reading. I mean, compared to today, it is no comparison, man. There's a lot going on. You could read a comic book that came out today in about 2 minutes. And I'm a slow reader. I am. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, so we're at that restaurant, me and Damien, and I went into the bathroom. I was like, whoa! Someone did some business in there, man. I tell you what. And then they always have the spray in there. I was like, what's the spray going to do? It smells like citrusy poop now. I mean, it smells like a bouquet of flowers. No, don't. Doesn't smell like flowers. Maybe rotten cauliflowers, but that's about it. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I got so drunk, I forgot how to poop. Man, I was out of it. Whew, bad night. Bad night. Don't drink, kids. And this goes out for my man Roger. I just working on my run for Master of Kung Fu. Yes. John Bashima on the cover, right? And now I'm looking at this. We get this at that comic book store in New Haven. And Damien goes, "Oh yeah, that's John Bashima on the cover." I says, "You're a fool. You're a fool." I said, "It's Ernie Chan." And then when we get home, I look at it. I was like, "Dagnabbit, Damien!" So anyways, Unknown Comic. It came out in 74, all right? 74. And it is, let's see. What can I tell you about this? This is a Rich Buckler creation, all right? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And just this is a big hint, all right? And I don't know if a lot of people know this, but this is the first published professional work of George Perez appears in this comic book. So, Unknown Comic, use your brain, all right? More clues to come, all right. Guys, let me show you something. It's me and Hawkwoman's on April 2nd, not April 1st. On April 2nd, it's our wedding anniversary. We're going to have 20 glorious years of being married. I mean, just constant happiness. Constant. We never argue, ever. Look what she bought me. Booyah! Higgy Pop lids. Oh, come on. It says Higgy Pop Comics. Read your comics to make you smart. Oh, come on, guys. So, I'm getting very close to 800 subscribers. We get to 800 subscribers, we're going to have a little raffle, man, and we're going to give away hats, we're going to give away comics, we're going to do it all, baby. Let's go. Tell your friends. And look at this one. I converted this Higgy Pop hat into, check this out. I'm Optimus Prime. Autobots, roll out. Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll out. Autobots, yes. Aha, aha. Oh, Transformers, more than meets the eye. No. So, there's a lot you could do with a Higgy Pop hat, okay? So keep it in mind. Everyone, I have 10 of them. So, tell your friends. Booyah. So now, I'm at that comic book store, and I'm still buying stuff. Booyah. I mean, listen. It's not Second Alarm, but I made the best of it. Happy days, one day, happy days, take it easy, And, hey, Mrs. C, Happy Days was great. And the best part of Happy Days is it taught me how to sit in a chair like a cool guy. A lot of times they put the chair backwards, and they straddled the chair and sat like that. That's how cool guys sit. And thank you, Arthur Fonzarelli, for teaching me that. Hey! So, this is issue number 3. All right. I think there's 10 issues. This came out in July of 79. Fonzie will rip out your spine. Now, they're all hanging out at Al's place, you know what I'm saying, man? And it's great. So, Happy Days, eventually they say it jumped the shark because Fonzie literally jumped the shark, okay? Jaws. It was like he jumped Jaws, all right? It's not fun. It's not funny. You ruined the show, Fonzie, all right? Yeah. You know, if you watch Jaws, the movie Jaws backwards, it's about it's a heartwarming story about a great white shark that gives arms and legs to people that are disabled. So I suggest watching Jaws backwards. It's a heartwarming story. All right, and look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. Felix the Cat. Oh yeah, baby. Yes, this is by Pat. It was created by Pat Sullivan, all right, and Otto Mesmer, way back in the day, 1919. Those were the days. Those were the days. My Lord, yeah. And it was actually developed for the silent film era, and then they brought it into the comic books genre, right? What do you call a pile of cats? A meowton. Yeah. So it's awesome. I got this. It's in pretty good shape. Harvey Comics. I got it basically because I just love this label. So cool. It's in decent shape, man. This is issue number 82 from April of 57. Look at him. Look at him. He's got a little robot. Give him a haircut. He's combing his eyeball. Oh, yeah. Cats love that. Yes. Don't you love it when a cat approaches you and you pet it behind the ear and he stays? That's a life changer. Yeah. Yeah. And what's the difference between a camera and a sock? Yeah, let's see. A sock takes 5 toes and a camera takes photos. So keep that in mind. And I picked this up. He had a whole bunch of gold key phantoms. So I got The Phantom by Lee Falk. All right. This is April of 65. This is number 11. Golden Key did Phantom. Then Phantom was taken over by, I think, Harvey or Dell. And then it went over to some other. 3 people carried Phantom back in the day. And but the covers are fantastic. Fantastic. He was one of the first superheroes. You know that? That's right. Him and Mandrake, the wizard. And let's get to Booyah! The AOK. I swear to God, I didn't open these yet. Boom. And I love the cards. I got so many cards from MICA. These, let me just show you some of my favorites. That is MICA as Bigfoot when he fought the $6 Million Man. That's MICA. And here's another good one. This is Dr. Silverage playing for the Red Sox. I love it. Probably shortstop. Dr. Silverage was a shortstop. And what else we got? I think that's it. Let's see. Just some of my faves. This is, yeah, they're good. They're great. Fantastic. So now, okay. MICA, MICA, boom, boom. You know that seals are just like water dogs? Just like dogs, but water-bound. So, I got these from MICA. Check them out. Oh, now in her own book, Dragonfly versus Cyborg. That's issue number 1. Thank you. This is by AC Comics. Issue number 1. I know nothing about these. I'm going to check it out. Check it out. Boom. Oh, I took a trip on Facebook Marketplace. I notified there's a guy in the same town as me, the guy with the smelly house. I call him Skank instead of Frank. All right. And let me just show you real quick. This is what I got. I do not usually collect these, but he had them for $20, and I got them all. All 8 of them. Heavy Metal magazine. The art is fantastic. I did the Meta Rock double bag and board. I mean, look at that. Come on, man. Isn't that great? Heavy metal! Yeah! Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, he stinks. His house, I mean, summer's coming. It's going to get ripe. You know, that doesn't matter. People call me weird. Weird is just an acronym for freaking awesome. Embrace your weirdness. Check this out. These could be a little racy. But if you're going to get into a gunfight, make sure she's wearing a bra and a thong. And look at that. Come on now. Come on. Reminds me of my 3rd girlfriend. And this looks like she's got a little carried away with the electrical tape, but I understand. I've been there. And look at her. Yeah. Looks like she's going to a Poison concert. Look at that hairdo. Big time. 80s hairdo. Hey, yo, Angela! And, yeah, she was driving down the street with her IROC T-tops on, with her head hanging out the window. Nice. So, that's what I got. And this, we're returning back to MICA. Dragonfly, issue number 2. Wow, we're going in order. That's a cool character, Dragonfly. Who does the cover on this? Who does it? We have... This is done by Levins and Beatty. I love it, man. Thank you, MICA. Issue number 3 versus Stardust. Rick Levins and Jerry Ordway. Oh my God, awesome. This is in 1985. 1985, the Terminator movie was out for 1 year. And issue number 4, The Mantis Mandate. That's the Mantis. Oh, yeah. Check it out. Jerry Ordway did the cover on that last one. That's awesome. Anderson. And issue number 5. I'm assuming that is the Mantis. You know, guys, marriage is a lot like marrying a praying mantis. Sometimes they do eat the heads off their mates. Just keep that in mind. And so the other night after dinner, Hawkwoman's telling me, can you clear the table? Can you clear the table? Finally, she's like, can you clear the table? I said, I probably could if I get a running start. All right. Issue number 6, Skyjack. Remember that movie, that show, Air Fox? Oh, that was great. Airwolf. And issue number 7. Check it, man. Check it. Yes. So, issue number 8. Wow. Ocho. Cool beans. I remember when I was a kid. I was actually... I always thought I wanted to be the center of attention, being the youngest of like 100 kids. But every time the attention got put on me, I just went, oh my God. I just shrunk and shriveled. And I remember my mom reminded me of this one. Oh my God, Micah. Issue number 2, Secret Wars. I need to collect this. I have issue number 1. I swear to God. I don't know if it's in there, but issue number 2. Issue number 3. Awesome. I have Secret Wars 2, but I do not have all of Secret Wars number 1. Awesome. Oh, this is so cool. Issue 4, when the Hulk is like, I gotcha. Just give me a second. So one time I was like in 2nd grade, and when you had birthdays in class, it was mandatory that your mom sent you in with a cake or cupcakes or something, right? And I thought I would like this, but my mom made all these cupcakes and with these giant perfect frosting on it, put in a big long box, and she sent me to the bus stop with this. And now I'm walking up to the bus stop. I'm like, oh no, everyone's gonna be like, it's your birthday, and that's it. And so I didn't want the attention. So instead of carrying the box like this, I put it under my arm like it was just like another book, because I just wanted to go under the radar. So, and then when I got to school, the teacher says, oh, you got cupcakes, it's your birthday, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, here. I gave it to her. She opened it up. All the cupcakes were ruined and all smashed. I was like, and she called my mom. She goes, your cupcakes, I think. And she's like, Jimmy, what happened? I said, they must have fell. I was shy. I was shy as a kid. Issue number 5. Everybody's there. It's a party. We're having a party. Issue number 6. Awesome, Mike. Oh, there's Crusher Creel. Oh, yeah, baby. One of my faves. Great. Issue number 7. Oh, my God. You did all the legwork for me, Micah. Thank you. There's Cap. Okay, another clue. All right. Now, this is Buckler stated when he created this character, it was an inversion of Captain America. And Buckler, he also used the source material for the $6 Million Man show to create this character. And he wanted to go with it, but Charlton sucked up the $6 Million Man for their comic. Thank you. That is another clue. It's the first appearance of this character. Issue number 9, Secret Wars. Oh, yeah. I've never read this all the way through. I've seen these covers time and time again. Look at this classic. That's how I felt when I got really wasted and I forgot how to poop. That's what I looked like the next morning. And, I got 2 copies. 2 copies of 10. And issue number 11, The Face of Doom. He's like, hey, how are you? Yes. You know what I hate? I hate going to the gas station and having to talk to this young kid. He all he knows, and now he lays a giant question. He goes, I need to talk to you about something. He goes, what was it? It was about Vandal Savage. He goes, Vandal Savage is, all I want is my coffee and to get out of there and pump gas and go to work. He's like, Vandal Savage is, he was the first mutant for DC Comics, and everything he said was wrong. I said, Vandal Savage isn't a mutant. Well, he started the human race. I said, no, the human race was there. I said, a meteor came and he was a caveman. There was other cavemen there. And no, but he this and that. I was like, we'll discuss this some other time. So then I go out to the pump. Don't you hate this? You're going to pump gas and it keeps clicking off. It's like, ka-kunk, 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 ka-kunk. So I picked up my car and I threw it over a cliff. And then I called an Uber and I went to work. Then, issue number 12. Thank you, Micah. Awesome. Issue number 3, Secret Wars 2. Booyah. I got that one. I got that. So let me show you this. I got this when I was with Damien. This is Freedom Train. Remember the freedom, everybody's job. Remember, freedom is everybody's job. Oh yeah. All right. This goes over all the documents about pertaining to freedom in America, and yeah, it's let's see. The cover's by Bob Powell, whose real name is Robert Pawlowski. All right. He died in 1967. He was born in 1916. And I thought it was just going to be about the history of trains again, but it's a little, there's a little twist about trains, but it's a cool cover. Look how patriotic. Proud to be an American. Yep. Yes, indeed. It's by Street and Smith Publications. And yeah, man. In 1948. It's in good shape for 48, baby. Yeah. There was bad hygiene. People had bad hygiene in 48. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys are watching basketball, March Madness. Yes, yes. So if you have bad hygiene, you usually have bad dental hygiene. So you have March Madness teeth. Yeah, you're down to your final four. Oh my God, yeah, yeah. So usually you find that back then, to hide your bad breath, you just hold your arms up and your pits will overcome it. Yeah, yep. So I had to grab that. So it's Bob Powell. He was known for Sheena, the Jungle Girl, and all that. He actually did a little bit of Black Hawk back in the day. So yeah, man. He did the pencils for Mars Attacks. Awesome artist, man. And check this out. The first appearance of Mockingbird. Oh yeah, I got this a Second Alarm Charm, baby, all day. Frank Miller and Bob McLeod on the cover. July of '80. Dude looks like a lady. Go! Yes. Mom's gonna buy you a Mockingbird. Indeed. And yeah, so she's Bobby Morse. She used to work for Shield and all that stuff. But this is the first appearance of her as Mockingbird, all right? And she became the Huntress in Marvel Super Action #1 back in '76. But she's the Mockingbird in 1980. In Marvel Team Up issue number 95. Booyah. That's what we call a key. A key. Yes. And let's see. Oh, here's another heavy metal. All right. Pretty dang cool. All right. Now, more of Micah's comics. I just love how he sent them in this package. Oh, yeah. So, we have, let's see. Let's see here, Micah. Darkhawk, issue number 1. There you go, Beckerman. There's your fave. There's your little favorite hero. All right, you feel special? Beckerman has a third nipple, and he calls it Shalomo. Yes. All right, thank you, Micah. Oh, yeah. Dark Horse Comics. Issue number 3, Tarzan on the Planet of the Apes. Are you kidding me? By Tim Seeley. I love Tim Seeley's work. Boom. I did not look at these yet, so I'm looking at them as you were seeing them. You know what Tarzan's favorite Christmas song is? Jungle bells, jungle bells, jungle bells. Yep. You know why Tarzan doesn't trust jungle cats? Because they're lying. All right. Thank you, Micah. Here's issue number 5. Tarzan on the Planet of the Apes. Awesome. Cool. Where does Tarzan go out for some drinks? The monkey bars. Yeah. I see Tarzan every now and again. That's why I know. I see him over at my gym, jungle gym. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It says Gotham City Comics. Maybe he got this from Kevin at Gotham City Comics. Our boy Kev. Yeah. Planet of the Apes. If I saw a real Planet of the Apes, I would mistaken it for Bigfoot. I would. You know why we don't see Bigfoot all the time? Probably because he's self-conscious about having big feet. We keep calling him Bigfoot. That's not nice. Come on, guys. Oh, cool, man. Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse. Issue number 1. Mickey Mouse Adventures, issue number 1. Awesome. That's like a gondola. He's a gondola pirate. Yeah. Awesome. Issue number 1. In, let's see, when did I graduate? 1992. New Year's Eve of 1992, I bought a huge pirate flag. And we were out and about, man. We were driving our IROC around town, New Year's Eve, right? And I put a pirate flag on the town hall, up their flagpole. I did. Oh my God. Issue number 2, Mickey Mouse Adventures. And then it made the news. They put it on the front page of the New Haven Register, right? And then my brother, the Colorado kid, was away in the service, him and his wife, and they found out somehow, and they call up my house, and my mom answers, and you know what the Colorado kid, Tanya, his wife Tanya said? So I heard Jimmy put a pirate flag on the town hall. Come on now! I don't need that kind of flag. Anyways, there you go. That's a Sphinx. Yeah. The Sphinx is the ship of the desert, yes. No, the camel is the ship of the desert, yeah. I'm going to start a towing company called Camel Towing. I'm going to make up some hats, Camel Towing. They're going to go like wildfire, man. Oh, yeah. What color does a Smurf turn if you strangle it? Issue number 3. Wow, Micah, thank you. Detectives disgraced. That is the Phantom Blot. That's awesome. He's a phantom. Why did the demon get arrested? For possession. Mickey Mouse Adventures issue number 5. Mickey drops in on Paris to meet Miss Vixen. Awesome stuff. That's Miss Vixen. That's hard to say 3 times fast. Miss Vixen. Miss Vixen. Issue number 6. Those guys are up to no good. They're trying to rock them to sleep. You see that? So we got this brand new bed. It's trying to help me sleep better with my shoulder, you know. The problem is, we got a king size bed now, you know. The problem is, if you get a bigger bed, you get a bigger bedroom, but you get less room in your bedroom. Oh yeah, thank you, Micah. I think I have this one, but it ain't in shape like this. The one I have is in a condition of, whoa, minus. Brothers of the Spear, gold key. Awesome. Issue number 6, September of 73. Oh, yeah. He had a little dinner there. Yeah, you see that? Uh-huh. And, oh, my Lord. Charlton. We're doing the Charlton. Do. This is Baron Werewolf's Haunted Library. He's like, oh, why, He's driving Miss Daisy. He's like, shut up. Me and Hawkwoman got into a huge argument when we were driving the other day. It just takes one little thing. I'm just like, patience. A cat ran across in front of the car and ran up into someone's front lawn. She goes, what was that? I said, that's a house cat. How do you know it's a house cat? Why'd you say house cat? I said, because it's a house cat. How could you tell? Why'd you say house cat? I said house cat. So, because if I said cat, you would have said, what kind of cat? So I already said house cat. And so we wouldn't have this discussion. And we're already having the discussion. And I'm going to drive us off the road. I'm sorry. 20 years of bliss. 20 years. I love her. Oh. Woo! Giant size Power Man. Sweet Christmas. Oh, everyone needs a tiara and a giant chain for a belt. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, what does that say? A Rage of Retribution. Look at that. An annual collection of Luke Cage's greatest adventures. Thank you, Micah. Booyah! And what do we have here? Comic Fidential. Digs up the dirt and drops the names. Cool. Oh, who's that? Smiling Jack. Oh, I love Smiling Jack. There's Dick Tracy. Awesome, bro. I gotta read that. I gotta open that up immediately. Fantastic Four True Believers. Awesome to have. Thank you, Micah. And last video I opened up, he gave me a couple of Fantastic Four issues. Thank you, Micah. Oh, wow. I don't think I have this, man. I always wanted to buy this when I saw this in the wild, but I'm like, I need other things. Kool-Aid, man. Oh, yeah. Yes. And Metarog, if you don't have this, in your face! Oh my God. Is this in there by accident? Detective Comics, issue number 344. This is your big exit, Batman. Go, go, go. Look at this. Look at this. October of 1966, according to MICA. 344. Front cover by Carmine Infantino. Condition is good. It's roughed up a bit, as MICA says. It's roughed up a bit. Kind of like me as a child. Yeah. Look at that. Wow, man. Look at what a great cover, man. Look at that. Batman's like, whoopsie. Wow, dude. What a great book. That's it. We got through it all, man. Guys. Awesome. Autobots, roll out. We're going to take it out with a song. Guys, thanks for joining me. I'm getting visited by Brian from MSki361. Check out his channel. Go check out Damien's Sleepy Reader 666. Boom. You're the best. I want to get to 800 subscribers. Tell your friends. You know, unless you're like me, you have very little friends. Very little. But, guys, thanks for joining me. We're going to sing a song. We are. We're going to sing a song, and you're going to like it. You're going to like it, Beckerman. All right? And let's do Unknown Comic. Okay. Now, it is a cover by Rich Buckler and Klaus Janson and Gaspar Saladino. Came out in August of 74. And it is a character that is being used in Marvel throughout the days up until today, and has been portrayed by 5 different characters. This character that I'm talking about in his debut was called, what was his name? Luther Manning. Does that ring a bell? Okay, guys, the Unknown Comic is... Let's do it right. Unknown Comic! It is the first appearance of Deathlock the Demolisher, Astonishing Tales, issue number 25. Awesome. Awesome book, baby. Come on now. You know it, and you love it. He's like, all right. Nice. Boom. All right, guys. You're the best. Thanks for joining me, guys. Please comment. I love you guys. You're the best. I need a harmonica. Anyone? Harmonica? Here we go. And take it out with a song. Played Unknown Comic once again. Spider-Man feels guilty about his Uncle Ben. Sleepy Reader swung by. I love this so much. I am the Starsky to his hutch. Graphic Man's comics were off the chart. I will read them all, 'cause they make me smart. Read your comics, they make you smart.